What's up, guys? Back with another member video. Yesterday I talked about how I bought, how I'm starting to look at charts and see things that are oversold and maybe start buying. But I don't know, maybe this is a sign to start buying that I'm changing my mind, but I think it might not be a good idea. So let's jump into some charts. So here's Bitcoin. You've been following along, we were bearish through all of this. I didn't go for this. I actually started shorting and I wish I would have held on to it. We see Bitcoin's oversold. Now, the world is in a really tricky place. I'm not feeling the effects of all this, global economic stuff that everybody seems to be talking about all the time, but apparently everybody else is. So instead of me thinking that, you know, oh, I should buy because everybody can't afford to buy, I should think, okay, we're probably going to go lower because nobody can afford to buy. And actually, everyone needs to sell because they don't have any money. So that's kind of the approach I'm taking. And I don't want to bet against my own theory when it comes to my indicators. And, my only indicators that I use are, let me see if I can figure out a way to. Yeah, my only indicators that I use are the 13 and 34 and the 290 and 780, which is the 13 and 34 on a higher time frame. So we just got a bearish cross. There's no need for me to start catching the fall in life, even though I think we're at a little bottom here and we're going to start to trend up, because if I delete this, which I'm going to, broke this, and I guess I should just move this to here. But we can see that we're in a little downtrend right here. All right, so even though I think that we're in a bottom and we're gonna trend up and go up to here, there's no need for me to FOMO in here, because what's the difference between buying 20K and buying 21K if we're going to $1 million, right? There's no reason for me to be trying to catch FOMO because we might just keep on going. So I'm willing to wait and watch it go up to here and even break out to here, which even is like, oh shit, if it does that, then it's probably going to roll over because this is going to be another lower high, right? So I'm just going to wait. So we're back because we're back below the 290. We're back below that. And we're not going to be in a bull market until on the weekly chart. This says, no, it's on the monthly. Let's see. Yeah, on the monthly. So this is the moving averages on the 290 and 780 on the daily chart, right? So, and we're not even oversold on that either. Have we ever done that actually? I don't think we ever have. Ooh, that's kind of scary. So, I'm just listening to everyone, looking at everyone's opinions, the bulls and the bears. And for me, I think now is a time to protect what you have. Like, it's time to protect and just wait, because the average person, like, who's going to pump the market? It's going to be like the average people. The average people, they not thinking about investing right now, man. It's like when I look at, it's not even, I don't even have to talk to anybody to know that. I can just go to the gas station, I can go to the grocery store and see like, and just any small purchases. It was something that I bought the other day. I was like, damn, how can anybody afford this? I mean, I can, thankfully, but like, I think it was like a gallon of milk or something that was like simple. You know what it was? I ran to the grocery store and I got one bag of groceries and it was like $53. I got a half gallon of milk, some almond milk, um, a steak or two steaks, and a box of boiled rice or something like that. Just one bag of groceries. This shit was $53. I was like, there's no way anybody can. No, there's no way that average people can live like this and still be like, oh, I need to go buy some crypto. It's no way. So I'm gonna just chill until we get some bullish action on at least the daily. And I don't even really, I'm just not, it's crazy because this is probably when I should be buying, but I just feel like if I'm going to buy, I'm going to wait till we get some confirmation again, like going to the upside. I'm going to FOMO in like I normally do because that's when I do well. Catching a falling knife, I don't know about that. But I do think we're going to bounce from here. I do think we're about to bounce. We're oversold. So we're probably going to wake up tomorrow and see everything green. I did buy something yesterday, which I'm already regretting. I bought some Flare. Don't ask me why I bought Flare. I bought some at like 3.2 because it was oversold. It was the first one oversold. Everything else was still in between. And it was the only one that was oversold. So I said, I'm gonna start buying stuff that's oversold. Then I bought Flare, and then the market crashed, and I'm like, okay, let's really think about this. Do we really want to throw away gains at this point, or do we want to just wait? I mean, even though it's probably gonna bounce and go back up to this, because that's what always happens. The market gets way away from the moving averages, and then it contracts and comes right back. So right now it looks like a horrible buy, and I'm probably gonna wish that I bought everything on my watch list tomorrow, but I just can't work myself up to do it. Another one that I was looking at is Aptos. I think that's gonna fall some more. It's not oversold yet, so I want to wait until things are. I'm in that tricky spot where I'm like, should I buy now or should I wait for confirmation? And maybe not Aptos because it's way up, but like something like I mean, even ETH is oversold right now. But it's back below here. I mean, and the ultimate confirmation would be these two crossing on the monthly chart. Let's see. Yeah, like, it seems like, oh man, you're buying way too late if you wait for that. But I mean, nah, man. This was 2020. If you waited till here, you waited for this cross, or even if you jumped the gun a little bit and was like, okay, these things are starting to cross here, and you could predict it. Like say we were here. You can't really see. Say we were here and you're like, well, if the prices stay here, these are going to cross, and you jump the gun, you were really ahead of your time, then you could have got 240 FOMOing. And even if you waited to the official cross, you would have got 400. So you did pretty well, and that's if you roll all the way up and sold it. Started selling it 5,000 at the first, or really 3. So I'm gonna try and stick to my guns. I'm kind of getting away from what makes me good at predicting, which is these moving averages, man. Just stick to these because nobody else is using them. And this is telling me that we're a long ways away. It's probably a good point to accumulate because we're like right here. We're like right here. But, maybe wait. Maybe we get another COVID or something. You never know. Maybe somebody drops a bomb or something crazy. We also got this long support here to watch out for. Let's see. Bonk is down a lot. I don't really want to touch Solana stuff though. X2, this is not oversold yet. Kanto, not oversold yet. And I mean, look at how high up they are. If you've been watching on the members, I've been talking about how when prices were up here, I was weighing out, what's the downside if I buy some of this stuff right now? Like, is it really worth? So the downside on these things is 60. If I think that the bottom is in for crypto, something like IMX, there's another 60%, well, 60% from there. But from here, another 50% drop, give or take. So if I buy something right now, am I willing to lose another 50 and maybe more than that? Because this might turn out to be nothing and just keep on going down. So it could be still 60%. And for me, if it's a small amount, sure. But a small amount ain't gonna make me what I want it to make. Like, I'm gonna need to buy a lot if I'm gonna buy here. If I buy down here, I might not have to buy as much. Blur, obviously sell that if you got some. It's not anywhere near oversold. Well, maybe not sell it now, but if you had some at the beginning. Katana, SNX, like some of the stuff I might delete. These are meme coins, but SNX that broke support. It's another meme coin, of course, rolling over. This, I don't know what this is. This must be an AI coin or something. I kind of want to take some stabs though. I look at these charts, I'm like, man, what if this is just like, the bowl is starting to form here. So I'm really torn. Maybe something like this I might buy, but I don't even know what it is. So how much am I going to buy? Like, let's go look. PRQ, is that what it was? Parsec. 19 million market cap. And then we talk about market cap. Like, is it a real market cap? Was the distribution good? Or is it just somebody holding a whole bunch of coins? Custom tailored data. I like stuff that produces something. Like, you stake it. Optimism, that has a long way to go down. DYDX, that was running. Things are pulling back. I mean, this is the level that I was talking about where I wanted to buy at. Maybe I'll just buy things that I really was wanting. I was wanting some DYDX. Stargate, not yet. Fused, a subscriber recommended this, but I'm not really sure what it is. Long way down. Subscriber recommended, but that shit went for a run. Evmos, this is one that I've been watching too. It's oversold. It's at the lows. What is Evmos? I mean, I've been talking about how I want to get some of this just because it's on my watch list, but I can't remember. Okay, this is that layer. I can't remember what layer it is, but it's a layer. Come on, man. 100 million market cap. Let's go to Twitter. Cross-chain stuff, 17 is not really active, kind of quiet. 15 retweets. I'm a pass. Flare, got that one. GRT pulling back to that level. I think, like Bitcoin, everything's going to come back below the 290 or the 13 on the monthly. And that just means we still have a long way to go. Fetch AI, that was running, just got a long way down. Kadi, see, it tried its first attempt. I mean, Kadi looks, if we were talking about, whoa, let's zoom out. You know, I mean, that's what they say, man. Buy when there's blood in the streets, but I mean, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, man. But I think that we're putting in the higher low. That's what I talked about. You know, wait for the higher low. Here's the higher low. Is it a higher low though? It might be the start of a new low. So let's look at Near didn't even make an attempt at it. BNB total market cap is back below. Helium. All I'm seeing is I'm glad I didn't FOMO into all this stuff when it was up. Elrond. That's Meta or something now. Comp. I just feel like I'm probably going to just end up FOMO buying when we get bullish again, at least on moving averages. I'm going to just wait for a bullish cross. Not Tezos, I'm just saying, for example. It's just Gala. Told y'all that was going to go down. Cardano. It's funny, I drew this a while ago and there it is. So is this a higher low? That's pretty much where I'm at. Is this the higher low or is this just the beginning of a second capitulation? You know, what's going to be crazy is if we do get new lows, I'm going to be saying the same thing. Like, I don't know, man. I think the best time to buy would probably be if we go to new lows. I think that's the conclusion I'm coming to here. This is that Tau. It's not oversold yet. You know, a lot of stuff's not oversold yet. So I think I was waiting for the higher low, but I think I'm gonna wait for new lows. Sorry, I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. I can't stick my chin out there and do it right now. I got other stuff that I'm paying attention to. I'm gonna try to do more videos like this. But I mean, there's not much that I really. Oh, we didn't look at Hex either. We didn't look at Hex or Zen. Let's look at Hex. Well, I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. Hex. I don't think Hex is immune. I think Hex is going to do the same thing. It's just Hex was like a late bloomer in this bull run, so it did what everything else did just after. So I think Hex is going to come down to at least 4, and then it's going to come down to where all these other ones are below this 290. It might not do it today, but I think it's going to go down just like everything else. And you know, we need to move Lonzo. That's all good. Zen. Oh, DB Zen is launching on it launched on Binance yesterday and it's launching on ETH in 2 weeks, bro. So that's gonna get some burn going. Where is Zen? There it is. Zen is not doing what it needs. I mean, it's doing the thing. I keep talking about how on the 4-hour, when it crossed above this 30 point on the RSI, it exploded. So now I'm just sitting here watching and waiting for it to do that on the daily, because I think that's a good signal for bullish activity, but it's going to need some type of catalyst. Why is this like this? Um, so it's just chopping down. I think if it wouldn't have been, I mean, it's not really doing that bad as far as compared to a lot of other things because I think it's not much it can't really go much lower because there's no liquidity. There's B's in. Um, let's see. Yeah, 23K in liquidity. It's not, I mean, it could, but it's not really much I mean, it's not much there. And usually I've noticed that when it gets low like this, I'm not gonna say bison, but yeah. And look at how much, this was like 300 million the other day. So I don't know, man. DB's in 2 weeks. I don't know, man. I'm getting kind of excited. Hopefully the liquidity stays like this. Hopefully it stays drained. And we can get a reversal. But somebody was asking me, have I been buying Zen? No, I haven't been buying Zen, but I do have some liquidity in this range. So I've been earning liquidity fees and I guess you could say buying Zen with the liquidity. Yeah. I was also looking at let's see. Yeah, gas is so high, like nobody's even able to mint. Look at that. So yeah, man, this is really, I mean, look at it might take it right. It might really take a year for things to like really settle down as far as like inflation goes. But I think once we get into this area right here, there's no way. Like if Zen isn't pumping by like June of next year, it's failed. You know, um, and we'll just take the L on it. But it looks like the amount of tokens coming into circulation is dwindling. I mean, because people can't really mint. They can't claim rather or mint, whichever one it is. Um, well, is this the right one? Let's go to Sim Turbo. Yeah, it's the same thing. Hold up, they took the claim. And they took the claim chart off. Oh man, a little bit of a pump. What's this? Cost. I mean, and what was the other one? Yeah, yeah, man. Like it's actually starting to go. I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's not really that many coins coming out to market anymore. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm done with it. I'm over it. If it starts to pump, cool, cool story, man. Um, but that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Talk to you next one.